Miiflo makes it easy for you to step into a new investing playbook. What is that investing playbook? That is an investing playbook that can beat the market. You can't beat the market buying stocks or ETFs. You might be able to match it, but you're unlikely to beat it. You're not going to beat the market doing individual options because you have to be right on price and time. But the play that you can beat the market is with complex options, and Miiflo makes that really, really easy. But it's new, right? It's new for people to use. How can I do that? And how can I do that easily and simply? So I've set up a practice account here. I'm just going to walk you through how I go about adding drips to my flow. So right now I have no ideas present. So there are two spots that I'm going to be on: drips and flow. Okay. And let's go to the flow. These are all ideas that are generated for today. So these are drips for today. Now, how do I pick from these? If I've never picked one, I can open up this view to see that I have no open P&L, 25K in capital available, and nothing allocated. Well, if you've never started, you're going to walk through how to get started. It's going to talk about there's different types of drip types. We have credit spreads and debit spreads. So as I scroll down here, all of these are different drip types. If you want to see more drip types, you can click here and you can say manage drip types, and that's going to show you all of the strategies that we support. Okay, but to get started, how do I add the first one? We're going to look through the available drips, and then we are going to see what's recommended. Now, there are credit spreads and debit spreads. These are the types of multi-leg strategies. We think that your portfolio should have a mix of both. That's where the allocation is between debit drips and credit drips. So it's going to look at what was populated for today, and it's going to say, oh, based on your capital that's allocated, here are two that work really well. So there's an iron condor from NEM and an iron condor from GDX. Let's actually go down here and filter and look at the NEM. Close this drawer, and there is the NEM. I can add that to my drips. I can pop this open and see who this is, what company is. This is a gold mining company. And then I'm going to stage it. Okay, so staging it is preparing to execute. Now in the practice, this is going to be really simple. When you go to a live brokerage account, it's going to be a little bit more complex. But I'm going to start and say, okay, let me do one of them. So a quantity, by the way, these are multi-leg options. So when I look at the details, you can see these are all 4 option contracts. I'm going to enter it once. Let's say that I want to do 1. Well, that would be 5.9% of my allocation. I'm going to try to get close to 25%. If I do 10, oh look, it's going to say that's too much. So I need to dial that back a little bit. Let's see about 5. That's still too many. Let's do 3. I like doing 3 because as we get going along the way, I can do a partial close and book some of the profits. It's going to be about 17%, and I'm going to execute the trade. Okay, now this is an open position. This will get updated every day on the P&L. And if there is something to be done with this, namely, if you look below here, this is a chart that shows us where we might want to get out. This is an iron condor. It means that we're expecting NEM to stay between a range of prices. And this actually benefits if we're between these prices. So if we're between 129 and 84 over the next 30 days or so, this makes money. And we're in the safe zone right now. You can check every day as that gets updated to see where we are. Now, if I go back and come back to my drips, we'll just do a little refresh, and we will see that this is now here. Okay, I now have 17%, so I'm starting to get more allocated. I'm not quite there, but I'm starting to get there. I've actually raised my flow score, and a flow score is like a credit score for you as an investor, giving you feedback on what you're doing. I now also have a projected future balance based on the potential of this opportunity. I'm now done. This is all I'm doing. I have one idea. I'll come and check and see where that is the next day. And then I'll look to allocate a new thing for my flow and go on from there. But this should get you started. And we'll just follow along with this position as we go and see how this can make investing in complex ideas really, really fast, really, really simple, so that you can actually beat the market, but not feel like you're having to work to try to beat the market, if that makes sense. All right. Cheers.